tell this once.
Was it wood or
I
concrete?
just know there wasn't a tree in my way because I had a clear exit up the hill.
So you don't want to miss it. Okay.
So Marcia and I have been married for about 4 or 5 months. It was in the summer of 1992.
2 months.
Marcia,
It was June.
Marcia has a terrifying fear of bears. I mean,
We call that smart.
but she's also very inquisitive about bears. Like, I like bears, but I'm terrified of them. And so we had some. My brother-in-law was about 8th grade, and he was here, and another friend of mine from college was here, and we said, let's go to the Chimneys picnic area. We can see a bear, but they'll be gone, and we can have a picnic. And so we get into the park, and there is a bear. We get here, and everybody's watching this bear. Every evening there's a bear in here, and so they follow him out, and we pursue him. And say, okay, the bear's gone. So we come down, and we cook our hamburgers, and we sit at this picnic table right here. Right here.
Not here. There wasn't a tree.
That was 22 years ago. There wasn't kids there.
In this park. By this water.
And so we're at the very end of our meal, and we're sitting here, and we look down there at that road.
Right there.
And here comes this bear.
300 pounds.
We learned that his name is called Big John. And Big John, in my sort of story, is lumbering.
And he had a specific destination in mind.
In Marcia's destination of the story, he's galloping. Charging at us. And so we're thinking, we've got to get out of here.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
And so I'm trying to put all the food up. And Marcia's like, get out of here. And so we climb, so we leave.
I'm out of here.
We leave the picnic table here with all of our food and leftovers, and we go up here on the street here. And so it's the classic Yogi Bear at the picnic table. He comes up and he puts his front paws on the front of the picnic table, and he begins to sniff over all of our food. We've got this all this food, and the first thing he finds is a big bottle jar of mayonnaise. And so he takes. We had
cleared off our plates too.
We had just bought this mayonnaise, and the bear comes and he lays down right here with his back paws and his front paws in front of it, and takes his long tongue, about a foot long, and licks all of that mayonnaise
out of the jar. And there's about 100 people.
And so by the time this starts happening, there's about
100
100 people up here watching this bear. You know, this had happened to local.
And he has our picnic basket, and he's crunching it, you know, trying to get in. It's like, you know.
So
bad.
Then he's like, oh, it's time for more food. There's still, so he begins to sniff back. He puts his paws back on the table, and he begins to sniff over all the things. And Marcia had made this great pot of baked beans, and they were in this porcelain.
No, just a
dish. But it had a top on it that was kind of suctioned in. He's trying to get it, and he couldn't get it. So he's using his bear brain, and he gets it, and he begins to push the jar off. And as the jar begins to fall off, as the dish falls off, you hear Marcia go, "That was a wedding gift!" As it falls off and breaks all over, scattering Marcia's incredible baked beans all over the floor. And then he gets down there ready to devour those baked beans, and he smells them, and he keeps on walking. And some guy over here says, "That bear wouldn't eat that woman's baked beans." And he has kept on walking.
I said, you wouldn't want to eat them either after eating the whole jar of mayonnaise.
So now, whenever you want to go on a picnic in the Smokies, you just bring Marcia's famous baked beans, and you push them around and look for the circumference of your, and you'll be fine.
And now Eric will complete the trip to Gatlinburg by walking.